Good day, guys. As you all know me, as I've been told, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, if I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So, guys, today, guys, I'm preparing to go to the Trade 245 seminar in Porch. It's going to happen tomorrow. So, but today we're gonna do a meet and greet at I don't know, it's University of what, guys. I don't actually know much about universities because that's where I didn't get. I have metric, guys, but I didn't like actually push furthermore with my studies. Understanding, I was a bright student, guys. I felt like I can just sometimes go back to school, just to conquer what I have started and finish it. You understand? It's always a theory whereby they say what you have started, you have to finish it. You understand? As always, guys, if you haven't finished anything in your entire life, just know even in the market you're not gonna finish, because you were a quitter from day one. But at the end of the day, guys, so now we're gonna actually meet in waterfall, with the gents there preparing to actually bounce. You understand? So yesterday I thought I'm gonna use a C63, but today I decided to say no way, man. I'm driving a 2024 car, man. You get the point. I hope you guys really understand that. You understand? But at the end of the day, guys, are now just preparing. The funny part is I'm done and I have to leave in no time. Understand? But I don't stay far with the place we are meeting. Understand? So actually the place actually favored me the most. Understand? So yeah, guys, please watch until this video ends because this is going to be one of the Imagine these are some of the problems that I have to deal with. I have to remove this car in order for myself to drive this one, and this one is flat, man. Yo, having a lot of cars, guys, it's a problem. I don't want to lie, guys. It's a problem. You understand? Now I have to remove the other one in order for me to, like, guys, this is a problem, guys. Hey, Jiggy. Oh, nix. Oh, go on, I'm not gonna go man. Aish, maar erg die fast, man. Okay, sharp. You get the point. So let's do the most, guys. Oh, and the problem is, since I'm going with one car, I can just remove this one and then put this one inside. But yesterday I was looking for my sneaker and my sneakers just here. God damn. Okay, so I can just remove this one and then put this one inside. No, yeah, that's a good idea. So you see, the 7 is always outside, man. The 7 is always outside and it doesn't mind being outside. Yesterday I even forgot. Hey, these sneakers makes you sit in the car because I'm gonna do the same mistake again, man. Now people wanna be in the club and the next thing you don't have your sneakers. Bruh, it's not good, guys. I can are you good at taverning, guys? Are you good at taverning? Look what I'm doing now. Look. I'm dropping the key all the time. This is a big problem. Having a lot of cars. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one back, but the wheel is flat. But I have to bounce now, so I don't have any choice. I wish if I had a choice, but I don't have a choice, yo. Imagine having a lot of cars. They say it's not your cars, but now the problem becomes yours. Let's go. This is dope. This is not basic, man. This is dope. You guys should give me my flowers while I'm still alive. You can't say this is basic. This is dope, man. Imagine seeing the biggest mentor in South Africa doing this. One thing about my YouTube channel is I never showed you guys my life. Because this is what I didn't want you to see, man. Now you are so fucking inspired. When you see me in the street, you're gonna be even scared to take a picture. That's something that I don't want. I want you to be inspired and don't be scared at the same time. So let me quickly do my stuff. You see, how many cars did I drive? 2 already. No way. That's not a good business. That's not a good business. Yeah. This is my biggest span. I'm done so far. Let me go get my stuff. I have to leave the keys here. Imagine if my girl wants to check this car, but she doesn't know how to pump the wheels. So I have to be there no matter what. I have to get my license and my bro's license because he left it here. Seems like the people at the car wash threw my license. They don't know what is a license though. Oh, what? That's crazy, man. They threw my license, man. These people. Like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy, guys. The people at the car wash, they threw my license. That's crazy.
Giving people. Oh.
How many did you make? There's 150.
Yeah,
Just lifting it up.
Yeah,
yeah.
Erga benar mic leli dia. Opresa magra chusu kiji. Mama. Handin chai. Yeah, wane. Yeah, so guys, you see now we have to give the people the bargaining, the platform.
Yeah, the platform.
I see the platform. Bargaining loje. The flyer. Ega inyane so gain in trefale.
Fly.
The pamphlet or something.
Nah, flyers.
Oh, give me the
Flyers.
The flyers. We have to give the people the flyers. Understand? So, guys, that's how it is, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Now we're going where?
Night prayer. What's up, Owens? Finally back in the game, nah. Okay, we're doing Porch today.
So when you come back,
just handing out a couple of flyers. There's a seminar Saturday.
I'm not going.
Be there.
If I go,
You know, it's my trade 245. We got this. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First time I see you now.
Yeah.
My friend over here, we were looking on Facebook or
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Then he showed me you. He was like, hey, man, this guy is having a seminar
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he was like, hey, man, I think that's him over there with that group of guys.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go check him out.
Oh, I know. Shut up.
First
Yeah.
time I meet of you, hear about
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Seem like a lovely guy, man.
Yeah. Shout out. Bro. So I wanted to know that what do you know about me?
The
first thing I know about you is you make money on forex trading.
Yeah.
You're killing the market.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever you post on Instagram, whatever YouTube, whatever media you're using to post your videos, you're always making money.
Yeah.
And the other thing I like about you is your humility.
Yeah. No, shout out.
Like, it's my first time to meet you right now. Ne?
Yeah.
But the hospitality you showed me means a lot to me.
Yeah.
If it was someone, you could say, this guy is
No, I understand. Yeah.
But the way you...
no, shout out.
One,
So have you watched like my YouTube videos just to grab some skill in you?
Yeah. I always watch your videos.
Yeah.
That's why I saw you. I never met you before.
Yeah.
When I just saw you passing, then I say, that's that guy. That's him.
Yeah, no, shout out. Yeah.
So, we welcome you in Porch, man. Serious. We are pleased to have you.
So are you gonna be coming to the seminar?
Of course.
Shout out.
Of course.
To give you like some big.
Even some of the guys they call him because I said I'm Nasdaq Ninja now.
Shout out.
Sure, man. Sure.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure, bro.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
What is
You stop here because of those people, eh? When you stop here.
So yeah, guys, we just arrived at the seminar. So now we're just waiting for the people to just actually enter, and yeah, we're gonna get started soon.
Oh, this side.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna begin in no time. Let's go. Hey, what's good? Are we? Sure. Dinsanski, are you ready, my G?
What's up?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm born ready, man, bro. I'm born ready.
Yeah, today we're gonna operate something. We have to teach these people how to trade, man.
Yeah, how to make money, real
For
cash.
free. Guys, make sure you join the link on my bio, guys.
Yeah.
Because I think next week we're going. Is it next? The week after next week, not
week
next
after
next
yeah,
week. Hey,
week
the
after
English.
next week.
But our grannies told us like there's next week. We're gonna be in Cape Town. Make sure you're there. Stay tuned, guys. Make sure you join the link in the bio, guys, to actually access the class. You understand? So yeah, guys. One thing about here is we are the biggest. We are not talking money that is not there. It's there. I'm telling you.
Already there.
I'm already funding 100Ks because the money is there.
now you have $1, right? And you decide to convert your $1 into rand. It's gonna give you around, I think, 19 rands. How many? How much? How much? Yeah, let's say 18 rands. And then come the following day, you want to do the same exchange, it gives you 19 rands. That's basically what we are doing.
Okay. So we're gonna call up our next person. So the more we call up for, the more we dive into the forex thing, and the more you guys will learn. You understand? So because I already see some of you are starting to get English. It's still early. Yeah. Let's go for it. Yeah. So next we're gonna call up the biggest person. Hello guys. ExoMarkets, as you all know me. As you all know me. Nasdaq Ninja. As a Ninja, please come up and just give us everything, please, my boss. Thank you so much. There's no person, please.
All of the after 2 minutes.
Can I, if I get your, what is it, what do you call the thing? Is it lingo? If I get your lingo right, can you fund my account 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let me. Guys, you all heard me?
Yeah.
You all heard, guys?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. ExoMarkets, as you all know me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah? They go 5,000.
Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So yeah, guys, today I'm going to actually tackle technical analysis. So where we're gonna be talking about the market behavior. So this is one of the most important topic into my trading, whereby I started understanding how the market behaves, then I started being profitable. So when I'm talking about that is, in most of the time, we don't understand that in the market, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but sometimes once you get to figure it out, you're gonna understand that it's easy. So in that, one thing that I'm gonna speak about is when you build a house, it's obviously you can never start building a house with the roof. So even when you analyze, there's certain things that you need to do in order for you to get a proper analysis. So you can't just start by doing a certain things and expect a good result. Understand? Imagine if we were to start building a house with a roof but without a foundation. So we're gonna be having a bad structure of the house. So it's very important when you analyze, you understand the structure of the market. So as simplicity, I can speak about support and resistance. You know, we know very well that you can always define your support as your floor and your resistance as your roof. So if you can throw a rubber ball in this house, in this hall, you're gonna see the rubber ball going up and down until it loses its motion. So even in trading, it's like that, you understand? So if we are in a consolidation, it's either the market will gain the motion or it will lose motion. Once it loses the motion, you'll find that it's going to break the structure of the market. So that is the most thing that I started understanding, then I started being profitable, because I always thought. So that is the most important thing, guys. When it comes to the market, you need to understand the structure. So I like to put it as an easiest format, and I say A, B, C, D. You understand? So if we say A, you understand that the next thing that comes is B, the next thing that comes next is C, and then the next thing that comes next is D. You understand? So it's very important for us to understand that you can never start with the C and expect yourself to be having a B. You need to have A, B, C, D. So that is why I like calling it the ABCD strategy, if you really knew. You understand? I don't know why the Wi-Fi, the network is slow, guys, but I think we're going to be patient with it. So yeah, I want us to actually understand that, guys. It's very, very important to understand. So from today, guys, just start calling it A, B, C, D. Just keep it in your head. So for now, you can just write A, B, C, D strategy. For now, if you have a book, just say A, B, C, D. Just call it like that until you become profitable. You understand? Because this thing of you calling it AMD, support and resistance trend lines, you ended up forgetting during the process of the rope. So I believe that we can actually do that. Can I change the Wi-Fi? Say, can I connect your phone? Correct. Eh? No, you are wrong, my guy. Eh? Come again? A year in the month. Okay, give us a year in a month. Okay? 2023 August. No. Sorry, that one? July 2020? July 2020? No. What does the 245 mean? What does the 245 mean? Right, A, B, C, D strategy. So when I'm talking about A, B, C, D strategy, like I said, guys, we can't build a house by starting from the roof. You understand? Always you need to have like a simplicity of the market. So since I said I'm going to speak about the structure of the market, I want you to understand this. You understand? Most of you guys say you don't want to use support and resistance, but most of your biggest traders are using support and resistance. So I don't know what is it that you're talking about. The problem is you listen to a lot of information, understand? Even if you can give a memory card, you put a lot of things, the memory card will end up being full, and if you force it, it will crack. You understand? So the more information you get, the more. Remember, this is your memory card, guys. You understand? Even a car, if now you're driving a Golf 7, now you start putting wrong coolants, you're gonna break the whole engine, understand? And the car won't move. So your brain needs the right information to get the right results. So let's talk about this, understand? So let's say this is your A, and then this is your B. So the next thing that you need to have is your C. So once you start putting it into your head that, okay, fine, it's A, B, now we need to understand the structure of the market. I don't enter a buy on a resistance, understand? But in the future, once you start understanding how the market moves, you're going to enter a buy on a resistance, because now you can understand the momentum, the fundamentals, and how it's going to react. So we're going to say B here, understand? And then the next thing is, obviously it's A, B, and then you're going to have what? C. So now you know this is your C. So that is why we call it the ABCD strategy. You understand? So that you really understand this and don't confuse yourself. A, B, C, and then D there. So if you don't understand, what I actually mean is, if you are here, you're going to enter buy, and if you are here, you're going to enter sell, and if you are here, you're going to enter buy, and if you are here, you're going to enter sells. So let's push to another one. So now we're going to talk about AMD. So AMD actually means accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. But me and you, we're going to just say A, B, C. You understand? We're going to leave those big words. And then we're going to just have our accumulation here. Understand? And then this, we're going to call it our A. So remember, when I say it's A, we need to have B. So when we have B, we need to have C. So if you get to the market and you find you find B, then you know that you have to get C. That's when now you start looking for your entry point. You understand? Structure and entry point is two different things. They're not the same thing. And the structure is you understanding that from here, you're going there. But now you need to look for a place whereby you're going to enter your entry point. So and then here we're going to have manipulation. Okay, there it's A, guys. It's not C. And then now we have what we call manipulation. Some can say liquidity grab, and then some can say fake outs. Those are, but I don't like calling a fake out, because if you understand the market, to you it will be a loss, you understand? So after here, let's say here you have your A, and then here you have your B. So when you get to the market, you find something like this. This technically, in most cases, it will like to reverse on a zone, right? And then it start giving you a small structure to show you that at this point, I'm going to reverse. So from this point, I understand that I'm going to get what I call distribution. I'm just going to put my stop loss there. And then I know that from this point, the market has to distribute. Do you guys understand? Yeah. So then this is your C. So in this point, what I actually mean is, when you get to the market, there is a certain things that you're going to see that will allow you to understand where the market is going. You understand? So when you get here, you know that you have to, if I were to put a question mark here and give you guys a test, you guys will say,
it's C. You understand? Which is we are distributing. But the market is funny. You understand? Sometimes you might wake up, the market already distributed. You understand? So we understand that once it distributes first, it might accumulate later on during New York session, it might manipulate. So those are the certain things that you need to understand. The market is not freeway. It doesn't just wake up around 12 and just move straight up. If it moves straight up from 1 maybe to 8, just know London session will start manipulating you guys. You understand? Or it might accumulate. So, and I don't like trading consolidation. So here I might just say it's C. So this is, we have support and resistance and AMD. So let me just get to the chart quick and then show you guys some few things. So if you can check here, we're just gonna use the simplest concept because I'm not starting from the highest time frame, right? So we're gonna say here you have your A, and then here you have your B, and then here you have your C. So probably here, obviously, you were taken out if you didn't enter with proper risk management or you put your stop loss too tight. You understand? But it's A, and then B, and then C, and then here you know that you need to have D, and then it goes forward, on and on and on. But remember, I don't trade accumulation. So once it starts doing this, I'll just wait for it to break either here or the below side so that I can have a perfect entry. The market at that time will be deciding if it's moving or not. Understand? So that is your support and resistance, and we have another one here. We can just say even this one here. Even this one as well. You can see A, B, and then C kicked you. You can't win all of them. And then come back, happen here. Now you have your A, B, C, D, E. Now you killed E. You understand? You killed A and B. You missed C. It killed you. And then here, obviously, you weren't going to enter because you're going to be you revenging the market. And then here, you entered. You milked. Here, you milked. Here, you milked. You understand? So you can't win all of your trades. Some of your trades you're going to lose. So that's one of the things that you need to understand. So here, we're going to talk about accumulation, and then here we have manipulation, and then the next thing, if you can see, the market distributed. So this actually happened most in where the market has a consolidation. So always it will do what? It will do that. It will just consolidate, break out, a thing like. So one thing I like about this is that check what they do here. Someone entered a buy here, they milked him, and then someone is holding his sales until this take profit. They milked him. But if he used this zone, because like I said, it always reverse on a zone, you understand? So yeah, this is just the market structure. So in your head, just put it as A, B, C, D. Don't confuse yourself with those words: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Understand? Because I don't want you guys to be confused. You know, the more you become confused, the more whatever information I do becomes useless to you. You understand? So let me go back to the slide again. Still loading. Yeah, there's it. So yeah, so we have spoken about market structure, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and we have spoken about support and resistance. These are the core tools every trader needs. Not all of them, but some of them. Understand? You know, so you can always find other information, but already you need to understand certain information. You know, I remember when I was doing civil, when we started with the house, we always started with foundation, and it could take us 3 months studying foundation and different types of foundation. You understand? They don't just come there and then we build the whole house. So the problem about you guys, you want to start by just trading today. You understand? You go for a real account, but they created you a demo account. You understand? You know, I always say treat a demo account like a real account, then treat your real account like a demo account. Then you're gonna win big. You understand? Because always, if you're going to find 100,000 on your demo account, are you going to find 100,000 on your real account? No, but you always have to find the money that you'll find on your real account. Let's say you find 1K. And then if you blow, let's say today you find 1K, tomorrow you find 1K, and then you blow the whole week, it means you are not really ready for a real account. So you're going to be ready when the ratio maybe is 4:1, 3:2, but the wins are more bigger than the losses. So that's how it is, understand? So always, guys, treat your demo account like a real account so that you can learn. So here we're talking about upper trends as we have your highest highs, higher lows, where buyers are dominant. When I have an upper trend, I always look for buying opportunities. You understand? Most of the people can sell on an upper trend because they think it will break. But in the market, one thing that I've realized is stop going for things that you think. You understand? You need to go for the action of the market. Whatever that the market does, you go with it. And then we have downtrend, lower highs and lower lows, sell dominance. You understand? So when you're on a downtrend, look for selling opportunities, even though you get your buys, but don't aim for big on your buys because the market is on a downtrend. You understand? And then we have range, which is sideways movement. You understand? No clear control. The market is just consolidating. Most of the people have lost a lot of cash when the market is consolidating. Even myself, guys, you understand? But I learned that I don't have to trade consolidation. Why it matters? Market structure tells us who is in control and when momentum might shift the market. You understand? So that is the market structure. We've already spoken about a lot of things. Understand? At the end, I'll just speak about a trend line a bit, and then we'll be done. Understand? So AMD, guys, it's smart money concept. Understand? But one thing about me, guys, I'm a technical trader, pure price action. So I don't mind going to ICT and just take that one strategy, fair value gap, and add it to my confirmation if it doesn't disturb anything. If it disturbs, then I won't take it. But because I know on pure price action we don't have it, I'll just take it and add it. You understand? So that once it touches that certain thing, I know I have a beautiful confirmation. So accumulation, institutional build position after a downtrend. You understand? That is what I said. It will accumulate, then break, and then it will build a fair value gap. Whatever confirmation that you might look for. But I have learned that most of the time that confirmation that you're looking for, you might not find it. You understand? You might not find that confirmation and the market is already leaving you behind. You understand? So at the end of the day, you need to learn a lot of confirmation, but that confirmation you're looking for, it won't always be there. You understand? And then market manipulation, like I said, it's a fake breakouts to trap traders. You understand? They say to trap traders, but I don't believe that, guys. In most cases, you need to understand that when it comes to the market, we really don't understand if we were there to make money or we're there to donate money, because most of you guys have donated the money. You understand? And another thing, we don't know if like when it comes to the market, most of you guys always, you ask yourself, why are you entering the wrong direction? But on your demo account, you always enter the right direction. So those are the questions that you're going to ask yourself. But at the end of the day, the only way you can fix that, you just have to remove your FOMO, wait for proper entries, and make sure when you lose, you don't lose more than you win. You understand? Have that small stop loss. If it breaks, it hits the stop loss. Just relax, analyze again. If you can start doing that, you can win a lot. Quick reversal after liquidity grab. You understand? And then we have distribution, smart money exit after pushing price. Price of entry reverse or trends away. So distribution, we already spoken about it. And then now we're going to talk about support and resistance, which we already talk about as well. Like I said, support and resistance, it's like a floor. Resistance is like a ceiling. If you can throw a rubber ball in the house, it'll just bounce until it lose motion. But if we were to put like a big circle, once it get to that circle, it will just pass through and go the other side. Use these levels to plan sniper entries and exit, but I don't recommend you guys to fight to get the sniper entry. All you can do, guys, the sniper entry can come without you, and then you just follow where the market goes. You understand? So one thing that I'm saying is, let's say where you're supposed to enter a sniper entry, just leave it slide. And then once it confirms that it's buying, just jumping, then you're going to be in a beautiful buy than fighting to get a sniper entry and lose a lot of accounts. So here we are on our last part. And then here we're going to combine all of the three. Use market structure to follow the trend. Remember, the structure of the market allows you to see where the market is trending. I've seen people a month selling gold when the gold is buying, and you sell and you put your phone in the pocket and you expect to find maybe 10K running, and then at the end of the day you already blown. Because you are going against the trend. You always have to, sometimes, all I can tell you guys, in the past when the market was recovering Corona, it wasn't like I was able to trade, all I knew is that 15:30 I'm going to buy Nasdaq. You understand? Because the market was just buying for no reason. I would just buy, understand? So sometimes don't force yourself to reverse the market. If it's buying, just buy. I've seen a lot of people just entering the market because, if you're a newbie, you know very well that you won a lot of trades just for you following the market. You understand? So sometimes don't make yourself an expert want to make the market reverse. Remember, we don't control the market. So support and resistance, high accurate entries. Most of the biggest mentors, they use support and resistance. So mastering this will make you a strategic trader, not a guesser. So one thing we're talking about strategy is when you draw your support and resistance, you need to understand not all of those entries are going to respect. The only thing that we have to be careful is when we lose, we need to lose less, and then when we win, we need to win big. So let's say you funded 500, you're willing to lose 100 rand on a micro account, and then but once you get that entry point going 100 profit, you lock your profit, you want to make like 250, or you want to make your 300. You understand? So yeah, so that's how it is, guys. So let me just get into the chart quick and then wrap up my side. You understand? So this is how I actually analyze. I just want to show you guys how I analyze. I'm gonna just go for Nasdaq. I just feel like Nasdaq is the easiest, among all of them. So sometimes, guys, if you don't understand the market, just go for Nasdaq. You start understanding the market. And one big advice that I'm gonna give you, right, is you always have to pick one of them, like German 30, NAS 100, DXY, US 30. On currencies, I don't know which one you can pick, but on metals, you can always pick gold. Why the reason is that if you have 20 wives and you don't stay with them, are you going to tell me that one is not cheating? You understand? So, but you focus on one, and then she stays at your crib, you watch all the movement, she's there. Obviously, you might be more confident that she's not cheating. But if she's cheating you, you're going to realize that, no, here, she's cheating me. You understand? You'll just have that certain feeling that, oh, no, here she's cheating. So when it comes to the market, once you pick, let's say you pick NAS 100 for like a year. When NAS 100 is cheating you, you're going to see here, it's just going to chow you. You understand? You're not going to enter that entry point. So always just treat it like a relationship, man. Even when you lose, man, just understand, no, that this was just a relationship fight for that day. We'll come back tomorrow and fix and go forward. You understand? So always pick one, learn from. Don't confuse yourself by learning all of them, man. You can't have all of them at the same time. It's not possible. So that's my biggest advice. Always pick one. So let's say now we withdraw our structure of the market. I'm on US30. I'm looking for Nasdaq. So this is actually called a trend line. Most of you guys understand this. Understand? So I believe if I can go to your PCs, you guys don't have this trend line on your PCs. But if you can see, this is an upper trend line. And then it got a broke out here. So once it breaks out here, already confirms to us that the market has to sell. This is a rule. And me, I follow rules, guys. You understand? The only way I'll buy is when it comes back inside there. Then I'll see that, oh, no way. This is a buy. You understand? But once it's here, I'ma just say it will sell. But if we go to the past and say there was a day whereby it came back inside, if I ask you guys, is there a day whereby it came back inside and don't respect the 90% rule? If you believe in your side, you believe that. But let me quickly show you from the past. So this was the past. We had this one in 2021. It sold, and then it sold until 2023. You understand? It might didn't reach this level, but the structure that it was creating here, it was showing that it will reverse. Understand? So if you can check, this is just the structure of the market, and it does the same thing. One thing about the market, it always does the same thing. You see, this is the structure that you're having here, but now you have the biggest. But the biggest doesn't mean it's going to create the biggest movement. Even the smaller ones can create the biggest movement. I always respect the smaller ones than the bigger ones. And this one is big. You might expect this to come here, but it might not come there. Understand? So if you can check, this is your structure of the market here. Understand? So it's always been doing this. But if you do your investigation, you need to understand that is there whereby you had a trend line and broke and didn't continue? So now we need to do what? We need to build up a trend line from this point. So you can have something like, I can just put it here because with my determination, I believe it might sell from this point. So we might start having a trend line from this point. So maybe from there, that's when I can take my buying opportunities for a long term. So yeah, here guys, I was just trying to show you guys the structure of the market, how you actually get the market. But that's how it is, guys. At the end of the day, guys, I'm done. Guys, if you wanna understand more about trading technical, you can just visit my YouTube channel. You'll get them there. Shout out, guys.
Oh, stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Your BMW, your Airbus, your Adidas, they are all that side of Germany, right? The Porch is also there also. All the top 30 or 40 companies of the Germany, right? So, what's happening here? I have my 4-step entry model, right? So the 4-step entry model, I check the trend of the market, right? So when I check the trend of the market, I check whether are we buying or are we selling, right? Then once I have the conclusion that are we buying or selling, that's when I can know.
Number 2 is patience. So patience simply means you need to understand that this thing, it's a journey. It's a journey. So you're not gonna see success overnight. So it's gonna take you time. You understand? So understand that you're not gonna make a lot of money within a day or within a month. It's gonna take time. You're gonna encounter a lot of losses. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna lose a lot of money. All of those things. So understand it's a journey. So therefore, take one step at a time. It's very important for you to do that. You understand? You might have a friend and then trading at the same time, but your friend acquires success before you. You understand? It happens because we are not the same as people. You understand? So understand that your time will come. So be patient with the journey and understand that eventually you're going to see progress. So number 3, it's consistency. So what is consistency? Consistency is basically you doing the same thing over and over again, regardless of the results. You understand? Whether you're trading, you're making losses or you're making profits, you keep on being consistent. So basically, you're doing the same thing over and over again. You understand? Because eventually, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, eventually you're going to get good at it. For example, if you want to be a professional soccer player, what should you do? Should be on the pitch every day, practice how to, the basics of playing football. Eventually, you're going to be a professional soccer player. You understand? So consistent, do the same thing over and over again. So number 4, stick to your own pace. So when you start trading, you've done all the hard work. So
So my part, I'm going to be playing a role where I'm going to be telling about the fundamental analysis. This part was supposed to be the second one after the technical one. But then I see a lot of you guys are trading fundamental. Do you understand fundamental or are you just guessing the directions of the market? Yeah, it's a simple part, but it's not easy. Okay, according to can one tell me what is fundamental besides that?
Yeah, try to mention it.
I'm gonna have a problem here. But it's fine. I'm just gonna explain like how this works, right? And also me, I do trade fundamentals, but then I have my limits when it comes to fundamentals. So I don't know how you guys trade it. Do you trade it like full time or?
Because why? It's something that you know you are able to do. I always found the one that I'm comfortable with, you understand? Knowing that even if I lose this money, okay, I can come back tomorrow maybe get something, you understand? Than to wipe out all my account, the 5,000 rand, then what am I going to be left with to trade? I'm gonna all here is this very same thing that I was telling you. Always use a stop loss in order to stay longer in the game. To protect you, to protect your account. The market will do what? It will manage it for you. Thank you, Next.
I told you this guy is cool.